Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for taking some time to click on this video. This is my giant haul for the week. What's today? Starting the 21st, 22nd? Something along those lines. So I wasn't feeling like there was going to be very many deals at Giant this week, but then we got some new Ibotta rebates this morning that kind of shook things up a little bit. So we did end up getting some pretty good deals, and then I found some clearance stuff. Some may be store specific, but I think hopefully some of it is like all Giant. So I'll be really curious to find out if you guys can get the same clearance products in your store. So we'll just jump right in over here actually with one of the clearance finds. So I rounded the corner where they, for the aisle where they keep all the paper products, you know, so like right where the paper plates are and all the plastic utensils and all of that. I came around the corner and I look at everything as I walk through Giant because you never know what you're going to find. So these premium table covers, these polylined ultra absorbent ones with a plastic back, it says. These, let me show you the barcode in case you want to look that up. These are $3.49 and they are 90% off. And there was like several boxes like of them, you know, back to back, like in the spot there. So I did end up grabbing 7 of them because when I have yard sales in the summer, I do like to put tablecloths over the tables. I feel like it makes all the stuff I'm selling at the yard sale look nicer, which I know is silly, but that's okay. So I wanted to grab all of the, you know, some of these, but leave plenty for other people. So I said they're $3.49 and I saw that they were on clearance for 90% off. So they were only 35 cents a piece, which I thought was fantastic. So if you've taken a look at the ad already, then you know we have like a 2-page spread of like buy one. It's mostly buy one, get one free items, but some of it is buy 2, get 1 free. So the one thing I did opt to get were these soup mugs. I am in the process of trying to make all of the stuff in my cabinet kind of matchy-matchy. So my brother had gotten me this set of coffee mugs that are very similar to this. With kind of like a cute little base on them that I had put on my Amazon wish list for Christmas. So I kind of just have a mix, like a whole mishmash of these kind of soup mugs. And I like these big soup mugs rather than just a regular bowl. I like the handle. I like carrying it into the living room to watch TV like that. So these are very similar to the coffee mugs he got me. They have this nice little lid on the top and everything. So these are part of the buy one, get one free stuff. There's also a lot of like bakery items like the cookie sheets and things like that. I saw some other things like basting brushes. A lot of stuff buy one, get one free. So these are normally $6.49, so 2 of them will cost you $12.98. I picked up 2 of them for $6.49 because of the buy one, get one free. I may go back and get 2 more, and then I kind of feel like I'll have a complete set, and that gets me on my way to being all matchy-matchy in my cabinets, which will make me happy. So the next deal I picked up was on the Cheerios, and if you're a fan of the apple cinnamon Cheerios like me, then you know that it's only I don't know, maybe every 4 times, every 5th time that the apple cinnamon Cheerios are included in any of the Cheerio deals. It's usually like the regular and the Honey Nut. But this week it seems to be all the flavors. So I wanted to pick up 3 of these because the deal is when you buy 3, they're only $1.99 a piece. So we have a $1 off 2 digital coupon on the app if you haven't used it. And I had 1 of those $1 off 1 Peely coupons. You remember from a few weeks ago, they were all over like the Cheerios and the other General Mills cereals. They were like green Peelys and they were $1 off 1. So it worked out pretty well. I wish I had 3 of those, but it would have worked out even better. But I used the $1 off digital, $1 off 2 digital, and I also used the $1 Peely. So that way I had the $1 off 2 and the $1 off 1. So they're normally $5.79, so 3 of them will cost you $17.38, but they're $1.99 when you buy 3, so it's $5.97. I had the $1 off 2 digital and the $1 Peely, making it $3.97 or just $1.32 each. I really like to keep my cereal around $1, but for the apple cinnamon Cheerios, I'll go a little higher. If you don't still have that $1 off 2 digital coupon, we do have, or at least my Ibotta account has a $1 off 2 Ibotta rebate that does exclude the use of coupons. So if you don't have that digital, you could submit to Ibotta and get that other $1 back. So the next thing I picked, was the Hershey bars. Okay, so last week I was talking about, I think it was last week, that we had like tear pad coupons at the register, like as you were going into the self-checkout lane for like the Hershey products, so like Reese's and Hershey's and I think maybe, what else is included in that? Maybe Kit Kats? I'm not sure. But anyway, so it's $1 off 2 for these size, like Hershey bars or Reese cups. So I still have one of those coupons, and I found another one of them there today. And this week, these Hershey and the Reese's, everything is on sale for 89 cents a piece. So 2 of them will cost you $1.59. I mean, 2 of them at $1.59 normally will cost you $3.18. They're on sale for 89 cents a piece this week, so 2 will cost you $1.78. That dollar tear pack coupon came off no problem, making it 78 cents or just 39 cents per Hershey bar. So I did it twice because I had 2 of those coupons. The next deal I did was on the Hellmann's because, you know, I think I've told you guys before, Hellmann's, since I signed up for their coupons, they go through these phases where they just email me Hellmann's coupons constantly, and it lets you print out 2 each time. And so I have them coming to like my email address and my husband's email address. So I just have like a ton of Hellmann's coupons. So I was down to 3 left, which was perfect because the deal this week with the Hellmann's is if you buy 3, then you get 300 points, which is $7.50 in free gas. So this is like, I wasn't sure, this size is like maybe kind of like the medium size. It's not like the big one, but you know, still, whatever. It's a good deal. So I picked up 3 of the, the light's included as well. So they're regularly $4.99 a piece. 3 of them will cost you $14.97. They're on sale for $4.49, so 3 is going to cost you $13.47, a little bit of savings. I had $3 in coupons come off because I had 50-cent coupons, each, you know, unique prints from the ones that they sent me. So all 3 of them doubled to $1. So I had $3 come off, making it $10.47, and then I got the 300 points or $7.50 in free gas, making it $2.97 for all 3 jars or 99 cents each. So we should be good for the whole summer. You know, because I think we tend to use more mayonnaise in the summertime. Maybe it's just my family, but, you know, I make a lot of chicken salad or egg salad or whatever, but we do tend to go through a lot more mayonnaise in the summertime, and grilling season is coming. So let's just jump back in here, get some of these ones in the back here. So the Dasani, I don't know if you can see this. It might be a little hard to see. I have this beautiful row of 5 Dasanis back here because the deal with those is when you buy 3, you get 300 points or $7.50 in free gas. And the Wessons is also included in it. So I was actually running low on vegetable oil, so I picked up 1 of those and 5 Dasanis because this morning on Fetch, an Ibotta rebate showed up for $1 and, what is it, like $1.10? Was it $1.10 back, $1.05 back, I think. Yeah, I think it was $1.05 back on each one, up to 5 times. So I went ahead and grabbed 5 Dasani and 1 Wesson because that's, you know, what I needed for my household. So that's doing the deal twice in one transaction, which will get you 600 points back or $15 in free gas. So normally the Dasani are $7.69 a piece, but they're on sale for $4.99. 5 of them will cost you $24.95. So there's no coupon, so they will cost you $24.95. And I picked up 1 oil, which is normally $5.29, but it's on sale for $4. Again, no coupons for that either. So the total for these items is $28.95, regularly $43.74. So it's $28.95 because I didn't have any coupons, but I did get $5.25 back from Ibotta and 600 points, which is $15 in free gas, for a total back of $20.25, making it only $8.70 for all 6 items, or just $1.45 a piece, which is great for the oil, but even better for the Dasani. So I was pretty excited about that one. The next thing I picked up was the Coca-Cola deal. So if you have been a little nervous about doing the Coca-Cola deal, because it is hit or miss, and if you're not familiar with what I'm talking about, down in the description box, I will have the links to the 2 different Coca-Cola rebates. One's good in 37 states, and one is good in 7 states. And I think, could be wrong, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure this ends on the 28th. So this is probably the kind of like your last chance to do it. So if you've been a little nervous about doing it with buy one, get one free items, because sometimes people are getting the rebate back on the free items, sometimes they're not, this might be the deal for you. Because we did have Ibotta rebates show up this morning for $1.10 back on regular Coca-Cola, and I think that was like a limit of 3 or 5. Also $1.10 back for Diet Coke, and I also believe $1.10 back for the zero sugar Coke. And I want to say 60 cents back for Sprite, so it's a little less if you want to get Sprite. So this week they are $7.99 a piece when you buy 2, and I have 1 rebate submission left for my household for Coca-Cola, because I already did it 3 times, and you can do it 4 per household. So for this receipt here, the goal was to get the $10 when you on 2 rebate, and of course they're $7.99 a piece when you buy 2. So normally they're $10.29 a piece, but they're $7.99. 2 of them will cost you $15.98. No paper coupons, but you will get back the $10 rebate for buying 2, because you don't even have to worry about whether you're going to get back on a free one or not. And then also $2.20 back from Ibotta. So it's $15.98, but you'll get $12.20 back between the Ibotta rebates and the Coca-Cola rebate, making it $3.78 for 2 packs, or just $1.89 a piece, which when they're normally $20.58 for 2 of them, I think is pretty spectacular and much more of a safe bet if you want to go with that one. So the Deer Park water, I have never picked up this size before. We usually either go for just like the regular size or like the real like mini ones, but I find that this might be just the perfect size. These little guys here, they're like kind of medium. So the deal with those is that when you buy 6, you get 400 points or $10 in free gas. So they're $5.19 a piece normally. So I went ahead and just picked up 6. I was going to get 5 and then get a flour is also included in this, and I could use some flour, but by the time I got there, all the flour was gone. So I have a feeling a baker kind of cleared it out this morning. But they're $2.50 a piece for the Deer Park, so 6 of them is $15. No coupons for that, but you will get the 400 points or $10 in gas. I didn't have any problem getting any of my gas points this week. Everything went really well. So that makes it $5 for all 6 of them, or just 83 cents a pack instead of $5.19 a pack, which I think is huge, huge savings. So these were the 2 gas deals this week that we've talked about. There's the 400 points when you buy 6. You can see it shows this Deer Park, but it's actually, several different ones are included. I went with these like medium-sized bottles, and I wanted to get the flour, but that was all gone. So maybe I'll go back later in the week and do that. So there's also some cereals, some green beans. The baby wipes really isn't a bad deal if you need the Pampers, because it would work out pretty much the same, well, actually the exact same price as the Deer Park. So I don't know what they normally cost, but after you buy 6 of them, it would be $15 and you get $10 back in free gas. So it would make them like $1 a pack. So if you need baby wipes, it doesn't seem like a bad deal. And we might even have a 50-cent digital hanging out there for these baby wipes. I'm not sure. So that was the one option. And then the other option where with the buy 3 and get 300 points, that's where we got the Hellmann's at, is this one down here. This is where we got the Dasani. That's where we got the Hellmann's. We got the oil. So, there's a bunch of different options there for you. So the next thing I picked up was the Ollipop. I've never tried these, but we do have a Shopkick rebate for 75 points back. And we also have, and 15 scan kicks as well. And we also have I have a fetch rebate for $1.20 when you buy 3, and we have 25 cents one time on Ibotta. So I went ahead and picked up 3 different ones, a grape one, an orange one, and like a lemon lime one. So it's not the cheapest, but it's, it's a deal. So there are 3 for $6, normally $2.49 a piece. So 3 will cost you $7.47. I was buying 3 so I could get the $1.20 back on fetch. Had no problem getting that back. 25 cents from Ibotta, and you get 96 cents back from Shopkick. 75 points for each one, 75 kicks, I should say, and 15 scan kicks. So it makes it $3.59 for all 3, or just $1.79 a piece. So it's not the best deal, but it is an extra Ibotta rebate and just something new to try. So the Sunsip reset on my Ibotta account, and then I used my husband's Fetch account to do this deal. So I finally found them in my own store now that I know they're in the produce section. Those are also in the produce section if you're looking for them. So I picked up the raspberry lemonade this week. They're a little bit of a moneymaker, these Sunsips. So they're $2.79 a piece. You get $2 back for each up to 3 times on Fetch, and $1 back on Ibotta for each one. So you can just get 1 or you can get 3, but regardless, it's a 21 cent money maker no matter how many you get. All right, so this one, I'm not sure if this is going to be on clearance in everybody's store or if it was just my store. So these Frisky 8 counts, they were on clearance in my store for $2.19. They're normally $8.79. We have a $3 digital coupon for these. We have $3 printable coupons. And if you don't have any of that, we do have a $3 rebate on Ibotta that excludes the use of coupons. So at $2.19, I picked up 3 of them, and I used 2 paper coupons and 1 digital coupon. The digital came out just fine. So they all give a little bit of overage. So they're regularly $8.79, but they're on clearance for $2.19, and you get the $3 paper coupon from coupons.com or digital or Ibotta, whichever one you want to do. Makes it an 81 cent moneymaker for these. Don't forget to scan these to Purina too, because you're probably going to get points back. Oh, you know what? No, you won't, because these are yellow tagged. So when something is yellow tagged on your receipt, it only shows $2.19. It will not show $8.79, but you should get points back on the $2.19. So all of these little Slurpees and Shakies and whatnot have all been moved to the clearance section and are now all yellow tagged, instead of just being in the regular aisle. So they're 32 cents each. I had 3 more printable coupons that all doubled to $1.50. And then there is also a rebate on Ibotta for 75 cents back when you buy 2. So even at the clearance price, now these are 3 different ones that are on clearance. So hopefully your store has at least one of these. So this is one, Little Bits and Broth. I kind of peeled that one off to make sure it was going to scan in store. So I'm sorry I can't show you the barcodes. But that's one. The little Slurpees with flaked tuna. And the little Shakies tantalizing tuna. Those were all 32 cents, all yellow tagged in my store as 32 cents. So I used 3 of the 75-cent printable coupons, and they all doubled to $1.50. And then I also submitted to Ibotta for 75 cents back on these two because they're still a money maker because it's only 64 cents for 2 of them. So that was great. So each one of those, if you have that 75-cent coupon and your store doubles to $1.50, it's come to my attention recently that some stores will only double it up. You will only take it up to $1. There'll be $1.18 moneymaker. Or if you want to use the Ibotta rebate, it's 11-cent moneymaker to buy 2 of them. So these little guys that I have been picking up like crazy over the past couple of weeks because they just keep restocking them have also now made it to the official clearance section and are yellow tagged. So they are $4.24. They don't expire until 2026. So I definitely picked up 2 more of those. And then there was a bunch of different cat foods. And I'm hoping this is the same in everybody's store because I don't know if you can see that. They don't expire until 2026. So it's not, I think they might just be discontinued. So you might want to look for this one. It's some kind of natural trout and tuna, I think. It's on clearance for 29 cents instead of $1.19. I grabbed 3 of those. I left tons of these. I didn't want to be taking them all. This one is some kind of ocean fish, or I'm sorry, the thing's in the way, but ocean whitefish, I think this is. But it's 29 cents as well for the fancy fees. And again, scan to Purina for all of this because you'll get points. And these 2. And then there was a few of the blue items, which again don't expire until 2026, that were on clearance for 44 cents. So you might just want to keep an eye out for these if you have cats like I do. The next thing I picked up was the Pepperidge Farm. I wish we had some peel. I was on the lookout for peelies for these because sometimes they'll be on there. But they are 2 for $5 this week, and I'm a sucker for a nice brioche bun, like a hamburger on a brioche bun. It's delicious. So I got 1 pack of those and 1 pack of the rustic potato because actually there's 8 rolls in here, but only 6 rolls in the brioche one for the same price. So normally the Pepperidge Farm is $4.89 a piece. 2 of them will cost you $9.78. They are on sale 2 for $5. So it is the savings of $4.78 when you buy the 2 of them, which is not bad. And I, of course, picked up our 5-point freebie because I actually think I would like this. There's 3 different flavors. I picked up the peach one. So these are like those little things you put in your water, 0 sugar, has vitamin C in it. So they are the 5-point freebie. They are normally $2.99. So yeah, you give up 5 points and you get that for free. The one thing I did not pick up this week was the 88-cent mac and cheese because I honestly just don't think we'll eat it, but it is not a bad deal. It's featured on the cover of the ad for this week. So you can pick up the Kraft mac and cheese for 88 cents a box. I had noticed that Catalinas for Entenmann's have been printing out of the self-checkout. I never get them. I think the Catalina machine hates me. I'm not sure, but it's like, it does not give me coupons most of the time. But I watch and I take other people's when they leave them there. Or if I walk by the trash can and I see one laying right on top, I don't dig in the trash can, but if I see one laying right on top, I definitely snag it. So I had seen these printing out, so I grabbed one of them. So this week they are buy one, get one free. They're $5. This one here is $5.69. There's other ones that are like $6.59 and even $7.69, I think. But this Junior's Donuts is $5.69. So 2 of them will cost you $11.38. They're buy one, get one free this week. I had 2 Catalinas, but 1 expired, so I was bummed. Because 2 will come off. 1 will come off the free one. But I would have had to use the $2 Catalina that I had snagged from the self-checkout, making it $3.69 for 2 boxes, or just $1.84 each instead of $5.69 a box, which I thought was pretty good, and we will definitely eat these up. So your free eggs, if you've been watching for the past few weeks, or if you use Ibotta, I'm sure you've noticed that this is now the 3rd Friday in a row where you can get, not free eggs, I'm sorry, but $2.50 off of your eggs. This is still the cheapest brand in my store at $4.96, so I did get $2.50 back on Ibotta for these, and the very, very sweet girl who, a lot of times, if I see her there, I go to her line because she's just so nice. She put a rubber band around it for me so that it wouldn't like open, I guess, I don't know, but it was very sweet of her, so you will get $2.50 off your eggs this week. So this one here, the glazed donut hole frosted flakes. I want to show you in the ad here that we have this coupon, which you can scan from the ad or you can just add it into your app. It is 20 times the points when you buy these, and you have to buy 3. And you'll see on all the rest of the coupons that there is a $25 purchase requirement when you use these. This one didn't say anything about having to have a $25 purchase requirement. So I run these 3 up in a transaction by themselves because I was really curious how it was going to work out, how many points I was going to get. Because we do have 75-cent printable coupons that keep coming back on coupons.com. I hope they're still there. I had 3 of them. We also have a 75-cent digital coupon that I did not want to come off because I wanted my printable coupons to come off because they would double to $1.50 in my store, and that was going to be the better deal. So I asked the lady at the register I told her I'm not scanning my barcode yet. I want to scan scan my coupons, then we can, enter my card information so that 75-cent digital wouldn't come off. It came off anyway. I don't know why that's the second time lately that's done that, and it's not supposed to. So these glazed donut holes, and there's like chocolate ones and one other one, are part of that deal. So the deal with them is 20 times the points when you buy 3. So they're normally $5.29. 3 of them will cost you $15.87. They're on sale for $2.49. I picked up the 3 to get the 20 times the points. So that's $7.47. All 3 of my 75-cent off coupons doubled to $1.50, and that stubborn digital came off as well, making it $2.22. And then I should get 20 times the points on that $2.22, or about 44 points, give or take 45 points, something like that. I got 3 points. So, and I don't know if it's because I did them in a transaction by itself or what the deal was. So I took it over self-checkout to customer service, and she just put 60 points on my account, which I appreciate. So 60 points is 6 cents off a gallon of gas times 25 gallons is like $1.50 in free gas. So I paid $2.22, got the $1.50 in free gas, making it 72 cents for all 3, or just about 24 cents a piece. So I'll be really curious if anybody else does this deal and they do it in like a larger transaction. Please let me know how many points you get, because I'd be really curious to know. So here's my receipt for all those, because I did those in a separate transaction. So you can see all of my printables, they all doubled, and then that digital came off anyway, making it $2.22, no tax, and then the $1.50 back in gas. So that was actually, I thought, a really good deal. Just a few things left. So I wasn't having high hopes for the strawberry deal, because right now we have starting today, there's a coupon in your app, or you can use the one in the paper, for getting the strawberries for $1.27. And I was like, well, it's like February. But then I remember Miss Empty Nester saying it's strawberry season in California. So I went and looked at the ones in the store, and I actually thought they looked pretty good. Not too bad. So I picked up some that were pretty ripe, but not like overly ripe. So, and I think it does say on here they come from Florida, but Florida grown. The other brand that they have says it comes from California. So the strawberries are normally $4.99, but you'll get it for $1.27 this week, limit of 1. So I don't know if your family loves Bob Evans mashed potatoes as much as mine does. This may or may not be the deal for you, but my husband absolutely loves these Bob Evans mashed potatoes. Normally the best deal we get on them is they're just like on sale 3 for $10. Occasionally we'll get like a printable coupon. Not very often. This week, they're $2.49 a piece, and it's not just the potatoes. You can get the other side dishes, the mac and cheese. I think there might even be some kind of baked apples or something along those lines. And then there's also the natural potatoes, which look a little different than this. So up to 4 times, you can get them for $2.49 a piece. So I did max that out because our family will use it. And I always check the expiration date in store, like slide this thing off. I can't do it with one hand, just to make sure when they're expiring. And these were all April, so we have a good long time. So normally they're $4.99 a piece, but they will be $2.49 a piece, and you can do that up to 4 times this week, saving $2.50 on each one. The Barilla pasta, I have 80 cents back on Fetch when you buy 2, and now that I'm using Merrifield, you do get the everyday points is like 50 points per dollar that you spend on them. So it gets you a little bit extra back. And I actually believe it or not, I'm running low on pasta because I have given a bunch of it away lately. So they are 3 for $4, but I only picked up 2 because that's all I needed for the Fetch rebate. So one rung up for $1.34 and one rung up for $1.33, making it $2.67, and get 80 cents back on Fetch. And I got 20 cents back on Merrifield, or 200 points, because it always seems to scan the full price, which is the $1.99. Hey, Stanley. So that made it $1.67 for both, or only 83 cents each instead of $1.99, which I thought was pretty good. And then these little Tide to Go wipes, I'm going to keep picking them up. So I got to the aisle today and I saw that the box looked empty, and I was like, oh, okay, they're finally all gone. But nope, they had just fallen over. And so when I looked in the box, there was still one in there, and then behind the box is another whole box of them. So I'm just going to keep on picking up like one a week until they're gone if nobody else wants them. So they are on clearance for $3. I'm sorry, they're normally $3.49, and they're on clearance for 87 cents. So yeah, actually this week turned out a little bit better. Look who's checking out all the cat food. He knows what it is. He's no dummy. He's like, I'll be eating all this later. But yeah, so it actually turned out a little bit better this week than I thought. I wasn't really seeing too much in the ad, but it panned out. So if you have any questions, just put them in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching.